In the heart of the Roman Empire, during the reign of Emperor Marcus Aurelius, there existed a renowned fighting school, the Ludus Magnus. This establishment, owned by the shrewd and seasoned Lanista Lucius Verus, was famed for training slaves into formidable gladiators. Lucius would purchase slaves from wars or local markets, honing their skills in combat and selling them to wealthy Romans seeking personal bodyguards or entertainment for the arena. Here are 5 summarized skills that would be essential for Lucius Verus and his gladiators at the Ludus Magnus during the Roman Empire. 1. Combat training and mastery. Lucius Verus excelled at training gladiators in various forms of armed and unarmed combat. His training methods focused on mastering weapon skills such as swordsmanship, spear fighting, and shield defense, ensuring that gladiators could adapt to different combat styles and opponents. This skill set made each gladiator versatile in the arena, prepared for any battle scenario. 2. Strategic selection and acquisition. With a sharp eye for potential, Lucius developed a skill for identifying slaves with hidden physical and mental strengths. His ability to evaluate a slave's potential for combat, whether from battlefield experience or inherent resilience. 3. Discipline and resilience building. Lucius was a master of instilling discipline and mental resilience in his gladiators, who often came from diverse backgrounds and faced brutal training. 4. Negotiation and commerce. Skilled in business, Lucius had a talent for negotiating favorable deals, whether buying slaves at competitive prices or selling well-trained gladiators to wealthy clients. 5. Tactical showmanship and entertainment. Lucius understood the importance of the spectacle, training his gladiators not only to fight but also to entertain. By teaching them crowd-engaging tactics and building anticipation in each match, he turned combat into theatrical performance. Each of these skills contributed to Lucius Verus's success and the legendary status of the Ludus Magnus. One fateful day, 2 noblewomen, Lady Valeria and Lady Octavia, daughters of a prominent senator, visited the Ludus Magnus with a specific purpose. They sought the finest gladiators to serve as their personal bodyguards. However, they imposed a brutal condition. Each lady would select 2 warriors who would then fight to the death. The victors of these duels would earn their positions as bodyguards. Accompanied by their retinue, the noblewomen inspected the slaves, who were confined in iron cages. Lady Valeria chose Lucius, a robust and skilled swordsman, and Titus, an agile and cunning fighter. Lady Octavia selected Decimus, a fierce trident wielder, and Caius, a gladiator known for his prowess with the spear. The chosen gladiators were brought to the arena, where an elevated platform allowed the noble spectators, including Lucius and other tradesmen, to observe the bloody spectacle. The first duel began between Lucius and Titus. The fight was fierce and relentless, but ultimately Lucius emerged victorious, leaving Titus lifeless on the ground. As the crowd cheered, Decimus and Caius exchanged glances. They understood each other without words. Neither wanted to die senselessly, but they could not openly defy the orders. Their only communication was through fleeting eye contact, a silent pact formed between them. When their turn arrived, the fight began. Decimus, with his trident, and Caius, with his spear, clashed in a display of skill and strength. The spectators watched in awe as the 2 men demonstrated their expertise. Lady Valeria, particularly enthralled by Decimus's mastery of the trident, shouted for him to kill his opponent. In a moment of intense combat, Decimus disarmed Caius, pinning him to the ground. The crowd roared, expecting the final blow. But instead of delivering the fatal strike, Decimus hesitated. Lady Valeria screamed for blood, demanding Caius's death. At that moment, Decimus made a bold decision. He leapt onto the elevated platform, his trident aimed at Lady Valeria. Chaos erupted as the guards intervened, subduing Decimus before he could harm her. Both Decimus and Caius were immediately arrested and brought before Emperor Marcus Aurelius for trial. In the grand hall of the emperor's palace, the trial commenced. The emperor listened to the testimonies and the accounts of what transpired. Lady Valeria demanded harsh punishment for Decimus's act of defiance. However, Decimus and Caius's integrity and unwillingness to kill without cause resonated with the emperor. Emperor Marcus Aurelius, known for his wisdom and justice, deliberated carefully. He acknowledged the gladiators' courage and their respect for life, even in the face of certain death. He saw the cruelty in the noblewomen's demands and the lesson in the gladiators' actions. In his final judgment, the emperor declared, "These men have shown valor and honor. They fought as true warriors, yet chose to respect life over senseless killing. Such integrity should be rewarded, not punished." He then turned to Lady Valeria and Lady Octavia, sternly adding, "Let this be a lesson to you. True strength lies not in taking life, but in respecting it." With that, Decimus and Caius were granted their freedom. They left the emperor's palace not as slaves, but as free men, their bravery and respect for each other having earned them a new life. And so, the story of Decimus and Caius became a legend, a tale of honor and bravery teaching a timeless lesson. In the face of cruelty and violence, true warriors find strength in compassion and respect.